People Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Back with action at the Clopton tournament. As Mark has said, we're going to have the number 2 Silex Lady Owls with number 7 Wright City Lady Wildcats. They are getting in some final words from the coaches, and we'll be back with action in just a moment.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by the Mercantile Bank, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pepsi.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Getting ready for the national anthem here in the old gym. Marianne, do you have anything to add from the high school gym?
We are in the national anthem right now, so back to you guys.
All right, we'll send it back to the station, come back with basketball after this.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Knight Equipment Company, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
National anthem just wrapping up here in the middle school gym. First of 4 games from the 27th annual Clopton Invitational tonight. It's Silex and Wright City, the 2-7 matchup. And then we'll have the Ellsbury Lady Indians and the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs in this middle school gym. Marianne has Winfield Mark Twain for game breaks, and then we'll have Clopton and Monroe City as the featured game of the night from the high school gym on KJFMradio.com. Introducing Wright City right now, and then Silex will be introduced, and then we'll tip off this 27th annual Clopton Invitational. Mark Froelich, April Froelich here in the middle school gym. Marianne Eberhardt. I think Maddie's down there as well in the high school gym.
We're going to let her come down the next game.
Well, I mean, she's gonna be there. I'm just saying that's the core for the night.
Well, I don't want to give her too much credit since she's not here yet. That's all.
Well, I mean, we've got 4 quarters to make fun of Maddie.
Sounds like a good night for me.
All right, we have the teams on the floor. It'll be Sarah Granicke jumping center for the Silex Lady Owls as she jumps against Jasmine Simpson. So senior against senior from the center circle. And we are ready for basketball here in the 27th annual Clopton Invitational. Really kicks off tournament season here in this region. And the ball is up, and Wright City wins it back. Loose ball, though, to the corner, and it is out of bounds. And it'll be Silex ball to start this game. Actually, it'll be Wright City ball. So they get the opening possession as Simpson brings it across, hands it off for number 21, Paige Reese. Reese hands it for Micus. Micus back up top, little lob pass to Simpson. She goes to the far corner with it. Baseline cut off. Good defense by Silex here in this small middle school gym. Back to Simpson just inside the three-point arc. That's no good. And the rebound comes all the way out to Paige Reese. Over to the far side with it. And out of bounds, and that's an easy line to lose across the way. 7:22 to go here in the opening quarter. Silex with their first possession. Abigail Mooney lobs it over to the far side for Mudd. She's going to take the long three. That one's short and goes off the padding and out of bounds. 7:06 to go, opening quarter. Pressure at the line by Silex. Loose ball, still loose, picked up by Wright City. That shot wild, no good, and Thurman with the rebound. Pass ahead for Mooney through her hands. She has to recover. Back to Mudd. Hard pass down. And Granicke has her shot blocked, and Simpson comes up with the loose ball for Wright City. Almost a travel in the backcourt. They get it across the line to Shanuel. Shanuel back up top. Reese collects a bad pass, gets it to Simpson on the near point. Like her shoes. Jasmine Simpson. Bounce pass out high.
There's 2 of them with the exact same pair, and I do love them a lot.
Nice colors. Out high with it is Paige Reese. Is still no score. Nearly 2 minutes into this ball game. They work it down to the baseline, kick it back out now for Johnson. Johnson's shot is good.
Ooh, three-pointer.
Caden Johnson makes it a 3-0 game in favor of Wright City. Cross the line to the free throw line. Now they work at baseline, do Silex to the floor, and a travel called.
Ooh, I thought she kept the I thought she kept her dribble.
Yeah, and that's interesting because the official was behind Maddie. Turnover gives it back to Wright City, leading 3-0, and a lot more pressure, and Silex gets the steal. They work it down low. Shot off the glass is good. Rita Thurman makes it a 3-2 game. Silex on the board. Pressure in the backcourt, and another steal. And again off the glass, no good this time, but Thurman's going to head to the line to shoot a pair. And the first shot is good. Abigail Mooney actually at the line. And she ties the game at 3. Second shot for Mooney is short. Rebound tipped around, picked up by Thurman, and she's fouled. This time Rita will go to the line. Foul was on Katie Shanuel. Her first, team second. And quickly off the bench is Danica Graham as the first shot goes through for Thurman to make it a 4-3 Silex lead. 5:29 to go in the first quarter. And going into the lane early. They didn't blow the whistle. Thurman hit the shot anyway to make it 5-3. So 5 straight points for Silex after the opening three-pointer.
Wright City's having trouble with this full court pressure.
Yes, they are. And a timeout taken by Coach Dustin Elledge. With 5:19 to go in the first quarter, 5-3, Silex leads on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ's Salon.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
5-3, Silex leads. 5:19 to go here in the opening quarter from the middle school gym, opening round of the Clopton Invitational. Getting an early game break from the high school gym and see how Winfield and Mark Twain are doing.
Well, Mark Twain has led this entire game. They've been up by as many as 5, but after a 2-point shot in there by Parr from Winfield, it's evened the game up, or gotten it closer by the score of a 7-5. Mark Twain still on top by 2. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Back to you, Mark and April.
Back in here in the middle school gym, Jasmine Simpson, a good spin move through the lane. She hits the shot and draws a foul. Chance for an and one for Jasmine Simpson. Game tied at 5. Didn't see who the foul was on as the shot's no good. Granicke the rebound. And here comes Silex up the floor. Moody into the front court, work it down low. Chris passes, now it goes to the floor as Hall was taken down again, and a tie-up will keep it with Silex.
I thought they were going to let there be a finishing move before they blew the whistle on that. They were on the ground rolling around for a bit.
Well, Sub-Zero didn't win. Center of the lane, Granicke off the inbound, and we're going to have a foul on Jasmine Simpson.
Yeah. She's had a couple of blocks that were nice and clean, but she's going to get the whistle on that one. Actually, no, they called it on Danica Graham.
Okay. Got to pay attention to that. The fouls not showing up on the scoreboard as Granicke misses the first shot. Second shot is no good as well. Rebound goes to the floor, and it's picked up by Wright City as Graham grabbed that long rebound. Across the line with it are the Wildcats over to the far side. A lot of room all the way down to the baseline. Then the ball goes to the floor and stolen away by Silex. Long pass ahead. Here's Thurman ahead of the pack. She almost traveled. Kind of a wild shot. Put back, though, is good for Maddie Hall. And Silex regains the lead at 7-5. Simpson weaving her way across the line. Got it there. Almost went back to a friend on the other side of the line. That would have been a backcourt violation. Now down to the baseline. Back to Simpson. Little fadeaway jumper is no good. Lands in the hands, and now we're going to have a foul.
Yeah.
Called against Johnson for Wright City as she got her hand tangled up with Tori Mudd.
The zone coverage is kind of tearing Wright City up.
Into the ball game for the first time, Maddie Isom and Kate Kinsey. As both Mudd and Hall take a breather. Thurman across the line with the pass now to the far corner. Back out top to Thurman. Rita. Little lob pass to the near corner. Drop it down low. Nothing there. All sorts of traffic, and now a steal by Wright City. Here comes Simpson across the line, trying to go coast to coast. Stops middle of the lane, shot no good. And the rebound grabbed by Rita Thurman. Thurman on the run, that's what she likes to do. Passes across the lane, shot off the glass is good. And Abigail Mooney has her first shot from the field and 3 points on the night. 9-5, Silex, and another steal. And Mooney is blocked by Graham. Another foul whistled. Already the 5th team foul. And into the ball game.
Third on Graham.
Taya Williams. As Thurman checks out. Ellsbury makes their way into the stands on the far side. Here's Gradicke. Nothing there. Try to work it back to Isom, and the pass is out of bounds back to Wright City, and into the ball game for the first time is Shariah McRoberts.
She replaced Danica Graham.
And she is tiny. Here's a 3 from the near side, and that one drops through. Jasmine Simpson with a tray. 9-8. 3:02 to go in the first. To the near side. Here's Isom. Isom finds her way all the way to the basket and scores.
That's 5 players now for Silex with scoring.
Here's McRoberts on the far side, double team, and it's tipped and taken away. That shot off the glass. Mooney gets the steal and the bucket. 13-8. Simpson, one-on-one across the lane. That shot no good. Good job by Silex to avoid taking a foul and keeping her from the shot. And Simpson is saying, my hand got slapped. Gradicke will take a seat.
She didn't have control of the ball, so who cares if your hand got slapped?
Down to 2:22 to go.
You're
here
on defense.
Yep. I think she was saying when she went up for the shot previous.
I see.
Here's Isom with it on the near point. Works it down for Kinsey. Kate is fouled as she goes up for a shot, and she'll shoot a couple of free throws. Already the 4th trip to the line for Silex here in the opening quarter. That's too much if you're the Wright City coaches.
I like the Silex cheerleaders over there in the stands.
Shot no good.
Got their pom-poms out.
Yeah, there's not much room for the cheerleaders, especially
there's zero room.
Where they usually stand, there's a little seating section tonight. That shot no good. A lot of free throws, but Silex has not been great shooting free throws so far here in the opening quarters. That one's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Wright City with 2:05 to go in the first. And the Owls up 13-8. Wright City gets the ball into the far point. Now back up top. Near side for McRoberts. Now to Simpson at the free throw line. Jasmine works it down baseline. That shot almost, actually, we're going to have a jump ball. That's the correct call. It took him an extra second to call it, but Olivia Mikas went up for a shot, was blocked back down to the floor, so that's either a travel or a jump ball, and they got the call correct. Lob pass to Simpson. She falls down. How's that not a travel? Tie up instead, and Silex will take the ball. And Simpson pleading her case to the referee on the way back up the floor. That was very similar to the travel on Maddie Hall earlier. That's the only reason I asked. And a travel called on Abigail Mooney, as she was looking to bump off a defender, and the defender vacated the area. Simpson, pass tipped. Trying to get it to McRoberts, and now a tie-up, and McRoberts about got thrown into the 4th row.
She did. If it hadn't been for Maddie Hall stopping the her forward trajectory.
Yeah, she would have been launched. Wright City keeps it on the alternating arrow. Good crossover by Paige Reese. Now to the far side. Ball stolen away, and now tied up. It's going to be Silex ball. I think we are at about 19 jump balls here in the opening quarter. That is pretty talented, the Silex cheerleaders doing their cheers in the stands like that.
Yeah.
That can't be easy. Silex has gone to a weave. Kick it out to Isom. Maddie Isom floats through the lane, no good. Tipped her own rebound. Now the ball goes to the floor, and we're going to have, guess what? Jump ball. It's going to go to Wright City. Almost a backcourt violation. Now the ball goes out of bounds, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on Carly Ellis. It's kind of a gift call. Wright City will have it on the far side. Lob pass into Simpson. Good move around Carly Ellis, and she gets another 2. Puts them into double figures. Trouble at the line, and a foul going to be called. Ooh, an offensive foul called on Carly Ellis.
Robert James is incensed.
Yeah. How can he grab her or how can she grab her if she's got the ball in her hand? That's what he was asking. Oh, pass almost stolen away over to the far side. Now a loose ball, and it's going to be tied up for a jump ball again. .27 seconds to go in the first. A 3-point game. Isom gets it to Thurlman. Rita will step back for the 3. That misses everything. Saved momentarily, but there was a lot of English on that. As soon as it hit the floor, it bounced back to the wall.
Back, yeah.
In the backcourt, more pressure from the Lady Owls. Down to 9 seconds. Through McRoberts' hands and taken away by Williams. Now taken back. McRoberts with it again. Down to 1 second. They're not going to get the shot off. No shot on the far side. We played a quarter here from the middle school gym. Silex leads Wright City in this 2-7 matchup, 13-10 after 8 minutes. We'll be back with the second after this on KJFM.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, Bolin Chevrolet, Sun Window Company, and Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
13-10 after 1 quarter. Silex leading Wright City in a tight 2-7 matchup. Let's check in with Marianne with a game break from Winfield and Mark Twain.
Well, again, Mark Twain has led this entire game. They got up by as many as 6 before the end of the first quarter. After 1, it was Mark Twain leading Winfield 15-11 with 6:23 to go here in the half. It is still Mark Twain leading Winfield at 15-12. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Silex with it to start the second quarter. Here's Abigail Mooney. Lobs it down low. Thurlman is fouled. And we'll head to the line to shoot a pair. A lot of free throws, a lot of jump balls.
They call that on Caden Johnson.
We're going to have any Wildcats left at the end of this one. First shot is good.
Well, one stat from the first quarter was Silex was 3 for 10 from the free throw line. Abigail Mooney leads things with 5 points. Rita Thurman has 4 and 2 points apiece for Maddie Hall and Maddie Isom.
Missed the second shot. And Jasmine Simpson with the rebound for Wright City. Simpson left the ball for Reese. She takes it all the way back near the center circle. It's an near side pass tipped. Gets it back now. Now for Micus. To Caden Johnson. Johnson down to the baseline, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on Maddie Hall. And to the line for just the second time tonight. They've only taken one free throw, Wright City has. And the first one's good. It makes it a 3-point game at 14-11. Second shot, no good, and rebound grabbed by Abigail Mooney. Up to Thurman. Thurman travels.
Yeah.
Within the backcourt. Wright City, little pressure and has it stolen away. Center of the lane, shot off the glass too hard by Silex. Granicky gets the rebound, moves back out, can't hit that shot. And finally on the third attempt, we're going to have a foul, and Sarah Granicky will go to the line.
Yep, they're going to call that on Paige Reese.
And a timeout taken by Silex ahead of the free throw shots by Granicky. 14-11, the Lady Owls lead the Wright City Lady Wildcats. More from the Clopton tournament after this on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Pogue Ford, Silex Banking Company, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
At the line, Sarah Granicky after the timeout. Silex leading 14-11. Lady Owls need to start hitting free throws, and Granicky does just that.
She must have heard you.
Snapped an 0 for 2 from the line for her. 59 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Missed the second one, but the rebound grabbed by Isom. Not Isom, but Maddie Hall. Back up top and rocketed out of bounds. Abigail Mooney.
That was a 35-mile-an-hour pass.
That was a Brett Favre pass there. With it in the backcourt after the turnover, Wright City. Still need to get across the line. They get due to Simpson. Cross the key, now back out beyond the arc into the corner. Almost to travel, gets it back to Simpson. That shot, nice move by Jasmine Simpson.
She has some touch.
Yep, and she's got 9 of the 13 points for Wright City so far in this game. Here's Thurman with it. Kick it near side for Granicky. Granicky, baseline, across the lane. That shot short. And the rebound grabbed by Wright City, but then a tie-up. And who's the arrow favor this time? Wright City. Another jump ball. You keeping track of those?
I'm not.
76. Now a tip and a take. Shot off the glass, no good. Silex gets the rebound again. Kick out. Good ball fake that time by Tori Mudd. Finds a little bit of room, but loses the ball. And we're going to have a foul. And
body's going everywhere.
The Wright City player going to be called for the foul, and then she took the brunt of it. I think she may have bounced her forehead off the floor on the far side. And the trainers will come out as she gets back up. Yeah, holding her nose.
Holding her nose. Doggone it. I mean, that's smart, even if it's just a glancing blow off the nose.
That makes your teeth sweat.
Yes, that's
and your
right.
eyes water. And
they called that on Paige Reese.
And she takes a seat after committing that foul, and that was free throw, missed everything, so she won't get the second opportunity. Wright City with it in the backcourt. Here's Simpson. She tried to pass. It was tipped back to her, but almost ran out of time. Now they get it to Graham. Back up top, and they'll set the offense. Long three. That misses everything out of bounds and goes back to Silex, up by 2 with 5:37 to go here in the second quarter. 15-13 is the Lady Owls lead, as Wright City just won't go away. Thurman with it between the circles. Angles to the far side. She thought about taking the long three. Now they lob it down low to Kate Kinsey. Back up top to Mighty Isom. She forgot the ball momentarily. Picked it back up. Can't get the shot to go. Put back, no. Another Silex rebound, and out of bounds is Kate Kinsey.
Got the rebound, but there's just no room down there.
No, not at all. Wright City with it, and another tank. Another steal by Thurman.
Rita Thurman in her 80-foot wingspan.
Yeah, right. Isom with it on the near point. Back up top for Abigail Mooney. Mooney turns back up between the circles. 4:52 to go. Back to Thurman. Thurman going to take the jumper, and that one's good. Rita Thurman, first
field
shot
goal
from the field here in the second quarter. She's got 7 points. Man, it took a lot more to get out than I thought it would. Here's Simpson with it over to the far side. Graham for three. That misses. Oh, it's off the glass.
I mean, look at that.
Didn't think that had any shot going down.
It really didn't look like it was on line at all.
1 point game. That shot no good. And back to the line goes Kate Kinsey for the second time. She's 0 for 2 from that spot tonight. Did you see who the foul was on that time?
Greg Ellis has a way of doing it where you don't really catch him.
First shot, no good.
Calls his fouls on the slide.
Kate Kinsey 0 for 3 from the line. 17-16. Silex hits half their free throws up. They're up by 10.
You're right. Yeah.
Second shot for Kate. And that one's short. Rebound, tied up. And it's going to stay with Silex with 4:17 to go in the half. Now, that being said, we know that the basket to our left is a lot friendlier, the rim is, than the one to our right. That shot no good. Put back, also no good, but you actually have to hit the rim to use that as an excuse. Silex had trouble doing that. Another steal. Shot off the glass, no good. Isom, no. Partially blocked and taken away by Wright City. Here's Simpson. To Graham. 3:55 to go. Graham, another wild shot. This one doesn't go. Mooney with the rebound. Abigail on the run. Back to Thurman. Rita Thurman. That shot, no good. Simpson the rebound for Wright City, and she's tied up. This time, well, are they going to call a foul? They're going to call a foul on Rita Thurman. And back into the ball game, Taya Williams. There's Graham set to inbound. Almost taken away again. It's out of bounds, and they're going to say it was last touched by Silex, so they'll try it again. 3:39 to go. 17-16. Silex leading Wright City here in the second quarter. Almost another foul as Simpson is taking a little bit of a beating here in this ball game. Gives up her dribble. Now gives up the ball to the far side. They work the perimeter to Graham. Graham hit that bank shot for the three a moment ago. Paige Reese with it back into the ball game after her collision with the floor. And another tie up. And now a Silex player injured as she dragged
Maddie Isom.
She dragged Simpson over the top of her. But she's okay, bounces right back up, and Silex gonna have the ball. It should be Silex ball. Guess not. Unless they
I think they maybe called Isom.
That shot over everything. To Graham in the near corner. They work the perimeter. Lob pass for Simpson. Simpson's been the catalyst offensively, and now she throws the ball away. That gives it back to the Lady Owls with 2:56 to go, and the ball went through an open door all the way to the teacher's lounge. That's a trick shot there.
Yes, it is.
Dude perfect, couldn't do it any better. Over to the far side, Abigail Mooney works past Simpson. And now she's fouled by Simpson. 17-16, still our score. And the foul. Silex in the bonus, so they'll be shooting for the rest of the half. And the first one's no good. Silex continues to struggle from the free throw line. Second shot. That one's good. Get it back to a 2-point lead at least at 18-16. Now another steal. Isom to the basket. Uncontested, she scores. And just like that, a 4-point lead for Silex. More pressure. Silex just loves to swarm on defense. They're everywhere. Here's Graham with it. Right into more traffic. And she falls down. They're going to call a foul on Carly Ellis as she just put a little bit of that hip into her.
Yeah. And stomped her foot. When she stomped her foot, yeah, that's going to get a call.
As she comes out, so does Kate Kinsey. Back in Sarah Granicki. And Maddie Hall. Lob pass to the basket. Simpson got a shove from behind and is tied up. And it's going to go to Silex this time with 2:15 to go in the first half. 20-16 Silex as they have the ball. It'll be Mooney to bring it up the floor. Down to 2:10. Bounce pass. Maddie Hall. That shot no good, but she was slapped on the wrist.
Heard that.
Is that Micus? It is.
Yes. Silex currently 6 for 17 from the line.
It's not great.
First quarter, they were 3 for 10. No.
Hits that one. So Hall makes it 21-16. 2:04 to go in the half. McRoberts back in the ball game for Wright City. And the second shot, no good. Rebound tipped to the far side and picked up by Graham. Danica Graham back to Jasmine Simpson. Simpson with it again, kicks back, up and around. To the near corner for Graham. Graham goes baseline. Shot no good, but a foul going to be called, I think, on Maddie Hall. And Graham will go to the free throw line.
Yes, it was Maddie Hall.
And while Graham shoots a pair, we'll send it over to the Dale Miller Gymnasium and an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, it was Winfield getting their first lead of the night with 1:53 to go in the second, and right now they hold that 1-point lead still by the score of 21-20. We have 51 ticks left in the half. It's Mark Twain's basketball, but again, with under a minute to go here in the half, it is Winfield leading Mark Twain 21-20. This has been the Eagle 102 game break.
Graham hit both her free throws to make it a 21-18 game. Silex in the lead. Lob pass to Granicki. Granicki off the glass. What a feed and what a finish by Sarah Granicki. 23-18. Ball goes to the floor. Sand on by Taya Williams, and then she's flipped.
Simpson said, here you go. Let's make it more exciting. Sounds like a great game over in the big gym.
Yeah. Arrow favors Wright City this time. And Simpson has it. Works it down to McRoberts. McRoberts shot blocked out of bounds. We'll stay with the Wright City Lady Wildcats. With 1:09 to go in the half. Bounce pass to McRoberts. That shot no good. I was rooting for her.
Yeah.
And a long pass ahead for Silex off the glass, and two more on the break by Maddie Hall. 25-18 Silex, down to 52 seconds to go in the first half. McRoberts, I think Granicki kind of just picked her up and moved her there. I'm not sure. Ball loose, and they're finally going to call a jump ball. I thought they were going to get the travel before that.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Arrow favors Silex this time.
That's what Coach Dustin Elledge was hoping for.
Across the line, Abigail Mooney. She asked Coach James a question. He said, I don't care. Shot was missed. Rebound picked by Simpson, and another jump ball. This time the arrow favors the Lady Wildcats. With 28.7 seconds to go. We may set a record for tie-ups. Here's McRoberts with it in the backcourt. Down to 23 seconds. Pass to the near side. Bounce pass now for Graham on the far point. Graham back for Shanuel to McRoberts. Shariah McRoberts. Bounce pass back. Everything beyond the arc right now, and a steal by Maddie Hall. Long pass ahead there. Actually, it was a buzzer beater attempt. I lost track of the clock too. 25-18 is our score after 2 quarters. Silex are leading Wright City. We'll be back with the halftime show for you after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
Northeast Missouri Title Company is proud to serve Louisiana and the surrounding areas. They also believe, much like the area athletes, hard work and dedication are what lead to a winning team. Northeast Missouri Title Company wishes all area athletes the very best this season and hopes to see everyone out supporting their favorite teams with excitement and good sportsmanship. Northeast Missouri Title Company at 4th and Tennessee Streets in Louisiana.
Silex Banking Company wants to make your next lending experience simple and efficient. This is Michael Mudd, president of Silex Banking Company. Whether you're buying investment property, purchasing new equipment, or building a home, Silex Banking Company will put its hands-on lending staff to work for you. Open communication, low closing costs, and knowledge of the local market make Silex Banking Company a dependable choice for all your lending needs. Silex Banking Company, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
2 quarters in the books. Silex holding a 25-18 lead over Wright City in this 2-7 matchup. Their press and defensive pressure have been impressive through the first 2 quarters. A lot of jump balls created by both sides. A lot of bodies on the floor. And a lot of free throws for Silex, which wasn't a great thing.
No.
They did end up getting closer to the 50% mark thanks to some, they were like 4 of 10, but down the stretch they were a little bit better.
In the second quarter, they were basically 50%. So that first quarter going 3 for 10.
Yeah, that was not great, but made it look a little bit better in the second quarter. And you hit 50% of those, and this game is a very comfortable lead. But Jasmine Simpson and a couple of key contributions from other players have Wright City pretty much in this ball game. I mean, it was
Definitely.
a 1 or 2 point game for most of the first half.
Yes, most of the first half. It wasn't until there was Maddie Hall basically was the game changer there at the end to put Silex out into a into a lead. It's not a huge lead. We're sitting here 25-18. Silex leading this one. Silex outscored Wright City 13-10 in the first quarter and 12-8 in the second for this 25-18 score.
They're letting the kids play the music. It's about ear bleeding volume here in the middle school gym. 25-18 our score. Take a break and then we'll visit with Marianne and see how things are going as we continue the Eagle 102 halftime report.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana offers affordable, home-like senior living, enabling your loved ones the independence they want and the services they need. Staffed 24 hours a day with low resident-to-staff ratio and designated areas to visit your loved ones safely, rest assured Lynn's Heritage House provides peace of mind for you and those you love. So if you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or need care from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House has rooms ready. Call to set up a tour and visit soon. 754-4020 or visit 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company of New Haven and Pepsi-Cola of Bowling Green is proud to sponsor local schools and athletic teams. Pepsi is the beverage of choice and exclusive soft drink in all schools in Pike, Lincoln, Montgomery, and Warren counties. Besides Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, and Sierra Mist, Pepsi-Cola of Bowling Green also distributes Aquafina water, Dole juices, Lipton teas, Frappuccinos, Gatorade, and Sobe energy drinks. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company of New Haven and Bowling Green.
Hey, I'm Megan Smelser, a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. Along with treating many orthopedic conditions, we treat many neurological conditions as well, from vertigo, post-concussion syndrome, post-stroke, multiple sclerosis, and we are certified in the BIG program that is a well-known treatment for Parkinson's. Our biggest goal is for you to get back to what matters to you, whether that be your favorite hobbies, keeping up with your children or your grandchildren, or simply getting around your home with ease. At Advance, we know you have a choice when it comes to physical therapy. We hope you choose Advance PT. We are conveniently located across from the high school track and football field. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Back at the Clopton Invitational, Mark Froelich, April Froelich here in the middle school gym as Silex leads Wright City 25-18 at the half as Wright City just out of the locker room. Silex still waiting to come out. Let's check in with Marianne and get a halftime report from the Winfield Mark Twain game.
Well, at the half here, it is Winfield leading Mark Twain at 24-20, the largest lead of the night for Winfield at this time. They were able to come back and put up a couple buckets towards the end thanks to some free throws. Speaking of free throws, Mark Twain is 4 from 11 from the charity stripe, while Winfield is 8 for 17. So we have about 4 minutes before we get started here in the second half. Again, Winfield, the number 1 seed, leads the number 8 seed Mark Twain at 24-20. That's an Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much, Marianne. Here at the middle school gym, it's 25-18 Silex as Chad Perkins has made his way to the stage. And
looking sharp and breaking hearts as always.
Is that what he's doing? He's just kind of hovering over me. It's
that's true.
Yeah, fairly creepy. Let's check first half scoring here for these two teams. First for Wright City.
All right, for Wright City, as I mentioned, they were shot 10 points in the first quarter, 8 in the second for their 18 points here at halftime. Caden Johnson has 4 points, Danica Graham 5, and Jasmine Simpson, their senior leader, leads things with 9 points. For Silex, they had 13 in the first, 12 in the second for their 25 points here at the half. Rita Thurman leads the Lady Owls with 7 points. Abigail Mooney has 6, 5 for Maddie Hall. 4 for Maddie Isom, and Sarah Gradicke rounds things out with 3. Wright City's 3 for 5 from the free throw line, while Silex, as I mentioned before, 7 for 19.
25-18 our score after 2 quarters. Back with the second half for you after this on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Calumet of Missouri, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Start of the second half, Silex now moving right to left and stolen away by Jasmine Simpson, and that shot is off the glass, no good, and Simpson comes up a little bit lame. May have hit her knee on that metal padding at the bottom, or metal panel, as the pass goes down to Gradicke, and she puts it in for 2 and increases that Silex lead to 27-18, and loose ball momentarily and more pressure from Silex. Simpson gets it ahead. Good passing to get across the line by Wright City. Into the offensive end. They work it all the way down to the baseline. Now kick it out for 3. That shot no good. And the rebound pulled down by Maddie Hall. Hall pass ahead for Thurman. Her shot off the glass. A hard shot, but it goes down. Thurman with 2 more. 29-18 Silex, as they've got the more friendly rim here in the second half as the higher seed.
I know you've called games for a lot of years. Are you deciding that this room is more friendly just based on your experience?
Oh yeah.
Games in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's a lot friendlier, the rim on this side.
So this is some Mark Froenig voodoo?
No, it's I think one of them is a little I don't know, less bouncy than the other, a little more forgiving of shots. And that would be the one on the left side of the gym. That shot off the glass by Maddie Hall is good. She's got 7 points.
That's 3 of the Lady Owls now with field goals.
Across the line. They work it all the way down to the baseline. Shot off the glass is good. Caden Johnson has 5 points. Make it 31-20, an 11-point Silex lead. Those were the first points of the second half for Wright City. Shot off the kind of the bottom of the rim, no good. The rim won't help that one. You hit it from the bottom half. Near side with it is Micus. Long 3, that one rims out. Put back though is good.
Ooh.
As Johnson is coming alive. Make it 31-22. Silex back on the attack, try to push it back, a pass. Now they finally get it to the near side, almost a tie up, almost a double dribble. Try to work it down low, pass is tipped again. Gradicke saves it, but right to Jasmine Simpson. And here comes Wright City again. Simpson trying to go coast to coast. No shot. A foul on the floor against Silex.
They're calling that on Tori Mudd.
Just her first. And the pass rejected on the inbound. Far side with it. Now back up top, a steal. And off the glass, 2 more for
Abigail Mooney.
Yep. 33-22, back to an 11-point lead for Silex. Almost a travel, and now there's called a travel against Paige Reese. As back into the ball game comes Danica Graham, as she replaces Olivia Mikas. Shot, no good. The baseline, rebound ripped away. And was she out of bounds? Gradicke was. She kind of hiked it like a center.
Football, yeah.
Trying to get it back, but I think her head was already up against the padding. Jeff Saturday would be proud. Here's Jasmine Simpson to Danica Graham across the line with it. That shot no good. And on the rebound, we've got another foul called against Silex. I think they're going to say it was on a putback. They're going to let her shoot.
They call that on Maddie Isom.
First on Isom. Second team foul against the Lady Owls here in the second half as the first shot hits the front rim, no good for Paige Reese, and she's 1 of 3. Second shot is no good as well, out of bounds. It's going to stay with Wright City. And those are usually balls that can be saved in a lot of the high school gyms, but just not much room. Here's Graham with it off the inbound. Back up top, it's stolen away by Isom. Back the other way, that shot is good for Maddie Isom. She's got 6 points. They get 35, now almost a steal by Silex. Wright City breaks the pressure. Kind of a wild shot there, and Isom with the rebound, and then a reach-in foul going to be called on Jasmine Simpson. That's her second. Which we've seen her foul out of quite a few games in this Clopton tournament over the last 4 years. So to have her at 2 is pretty good spot for Wright City. Silex brings it up. Tori Mudd takes it across the line. Out high, that shot from the corner is good for 3.
Tori Mudd.
Makes it 38-22. And a foul called against Silex again. That's going to be on Maddie Isom. 3:32 to go in the third. 38-22, this is the Silex lead. Inbound tipped, and ooh, that's a late call.
Yeah.
Whistle wasn't blown until after that ball was off the rim.
Yeah, Jasmine Simpson's going to go to the line. That was called on Maddie Hall.
Her third. And Simpson's free throw is no good.
Suddenly, Wright City has gone cold from the line.
It's the rim. Second shot, no good as well. Off the back iron and out. Goes to the far corner, out of bounds. It's going to stay. Ooh, they're going to say he pointed both directions and did a pirouette.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What is that call?
Wright City ball. And now we're going to have a foul against Silex again.
Going to be on Maddie Isom.
That's her third. 5 fouls already called in the first 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Back into the ball game comes Taya Williams. Lob pass to Simpson off the inbound. Forces up a shot, no good, and the rebound grabbed on the far side by Tori Mudd. Long pass ahead. That shot off the glass is good by Maddie Hall. She's got 9 now.
Yes, she does.
40-22.
6 of the Lady Owls have scored in this third quarter.
Here's Graham. Catches that one against her forehead. Continues her dribble into the corner. Now dribbles out. Over far side now for Simpson. Jasmine Simpson for three. No good. And the rebound picked up by Taya Williams. Woo! And we're going to have a foul. That's going to be the third on Jasmine Simpson as she put a spin on the Silex player. Came flying in.
Yeah.
Got arm instead of ball. Up the floor with it is Abigail Mooney. Mooney trying to lob a pass. Got it there somehow, and a shot off the glass is good for Kate Kinsey. 42-22. All of a sudden, a 20-point lead and a strip and a steal by Tori Mudd, but has it stolen back. And here comes Wright City again. Simpson got it caught on her hip and travels. More substitutions back into the ballgame. Rita Thurman and Carly Ellis. Tori Mudd takes a breather. That was a good trip to the floor for her, and a timeout taken with 2:15 to go in the third. 42-22, Silex leads from the Clopton Invitational on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by the Mercantile Bank, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pepsi.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
42-22, Silex leads Wright City here in the third quarter, and let's send it to Marianne for a Eagle 102 game break.
Well, here Winfield has opened up the lead to 34-22. We've got 4.5 to go. Long shot on the way, and it's good in there by Gillespie, so make it 36-22. 4:20 to go here in the third. Winfield leads Mark Twain. This has been the Eagle 102 game break.
So Winfield, once they got that lead, sounds like they're stretching things out against the Mark Twain Lady Tigers. Top of the key, here's a three. Almost scraped the ceiling, and the shot no good for Rita Thurman. Back the other way, Wright City. Pass tipped. Still makes it to its intended target. And Simpson with it.
Oh, right off of Jasmine Simpson's knees, but she ends up stealing it back.
Yep, Graham for a three. That one's off the mark. And the rebound picked up by Taya Williams. Grabbed away by Silex. That shot going coast to coast, no good. Put back, no. How about another? They'll kick it out instead. They go to the far side, faked a three, goes to the hoop. That shot no good. I heard a slap, no call. And back the other way comes Simpson for Wright City. To Graham in the corner. Minute 18 to go in the third. Graham gets it to Simpson. Simpson, no, but a foul will send Jasmine back to the line.
Called that on Rita.
She's been stuck on 9 points for a long time.
Yes, she has. Well, since early in this quarter.
Early in the second quarter. That shot no good. Missed the first free throw. So she's
three in a row she's missed.
Yep, hit that one.
Enough of that streak.
Right? To the near side, Thurman into the corner. Here's a three. Mooney, no good. Short on that shot. Steals it back, but she's out of bounds.
That was a good idea by Mooney. Just slid right in there and snagged that ball, but again, once the ball starts heading out of bounds, there's just no room to go after it.
Yeah, you can't chase without getting a face full of that padding. Yeah. Got another foul. Someone called on Carly Ellis. That's her fourth. And already into the bonus, Wright City. Gradicke comes back in.
They've gone awfully cold from the line. They're now 1 for 6 in this third quarter.
Simpson with a 1-and-1 opportunity and hits the first, earn the second. 42-24 here in the third. Simpson with one more. And the second shot is no good. Rebound, Wright City, and that shot, the putback, good by Shanuel.
It's her first field goal.
42-26. And we're going to have a foul on Simpson. That's her fourth. Good little spin move by Granicky.
It's on Simpson. She's argued every single call against her. To no avail.
Yeah.
Refs tend to not reverse their calls.
No. You know what? You're right. Granicky makes the first. Hey, in the second half, Silex 100% from the line.
1 for 1.
Yeah. It's a lot better than what was 7 of 19.
That's right.
First half. Second shot good as well. All the rim. Graham with it. In the backcourt. Lob pass. Graham with it again into a double team, and she's tied up. Taya Williams and Rita Thurman just surrounded her and grabbed that 50-50 ball. Wright City keeps possession. With it is Johnson. Into a double team again. Kick it back out. Graham gonna try that three. That one rims out. Chased down in the near corner by Caden Johnson. Down to 5 seconds to go. Here's Graham. Gonna have to take that three again. And that, I guess, was a shot. Ended up in the arms of Sarah Granicky. Yeah. And we've played 3 quarters. 44-26. Silex leads as we head to the fourth from the Clopton Invitational on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Knight Equipment Company, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Silex has stretched things out as we head to the fourth. They're up by 18 at 44-26. Mark Froelich, April Froelich here in the middle school gym. Opening night of the Clopton Invitational. Marianne, Maddie down the hall. Silex led so far by Thurman with 9 points. Yet to see a double-figure score for either team. Granicky, little hook shot off the glass, and she's got 9 points. And the Silex lead back up to 20. More pressure coming as Silex is not taking their foot off the gas. Here's Graham out high over to the far side now for Johnson. Johnson to Graham again to the near side for Reese. Corner, kick it back out to Paige Reese. Now for Katie Shanuel. Has it again, just throws up a shot, no good. Follows it in. Oh, nice play by Kaden Johnson to follow that. She's got 9 points.
I think all of hers have been putbacks too.
Yep.
Where she's come in, grabbed a rebound, and made it look easy.
Well, no one's following, so here's Williams with it for Silex. On a clumsy weave to Rita Thurman. Her shot blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Owls. With 59 seconds gone here in the fourth. Get it in. Granicky, partially blocked, put back. It one's good. Kate Kinsey with 4 points tonight. 48-28. Silex continues to lead by 20. Wright City gets across the time stripe. Lob pass to Graham. Graham, free throw line. Lost control, gets it back. Forces one up from the three-point line, no good. And Out the other way with it is Abigail Mooney. Mooney trying to go coast to coast. Does score and is fouled.
Whoa.
And Graham was not happy about getting beat on that play.
That puts Abigail Mooney in double figures. Now she has 10 points.
And makes it 50-28. And Graham will pick up her third foul.
Tori Mudd coming in for Rita Thurman.
6:31 to go in the fourth. And it's 51-28 after the three-point play gives Abigail Mooney 11 points on the night. Graham, lob pass into the front court and out of bounds. I'm going to say Silex tipped it out. Gradicke got a hand on it. And Wright City keeps possession. Pass knocked away. Again, going to stay with Wright City, but they just have not been able to find any room for Jasmine Simpson here since early in the second quarter. 6:22 to play in the fourth. Pass tipped and taken by Silex. Back up the floor. Mooney. Here's a three. That one rims out no good. Off the miss by Tori Mudd and ball knocked away. And we're going to have a foul against Silex.
Yeah, Abigail Mooney's going to pick up that one.
Is that her first? I think it is. But another 1-and-1 coming for Wright City as Shanuel goes to the line. She has not been to the free throw line tonight. And that one missed badly. Picked up by Mooney after committing the foul. Trying to force one in. A little hook shot there, no good. Fouled her own shot, did Maddie Hall, and she's into double figures with 11.
That was a great play.
Yeah. Graham across the line. Danica over to the far side. Now for Paige Reese. Reese. Lob pass, rejected, right back to her. Now to Graham. As they work the perimeter, here's a three that misses short and goes out of bounds back to Silex. As we're down to 5:28 to go. First of two from a middle school gym. Go ahead.
It just seems like the longer the game has gone on, Silex has gotten looser but more creative with their plays. It's really been fun to watch.
And to have two different gears, that's good for a high school team. As they go into that weave out high, get it to Gradicke, and she traveled.
Yeah.
Took a little sidestep there. She looked up. She wasn't as close to the rim as she thought she was.
I just inch over. Be a better shot.
It'd be fine. Here's Graham off the inbound. Good crossover. Finds some room.
Oh,
shot no good, but a foul going to send Danica to the line. She's got 5 points tonight. 2 of those from the free throw line. And a 3, which made it a 1-point game at the time. 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Got Louisiana and Ellsbury coming up next as she misses the first.
Well, Wright City has gone absolutely cold from the line.
53-28. Second shot, no good.
Wow.
And out with the rebound is Abigail Mooney. Mooney, bounce pass down low. That shot blocked, and Silex going to shoot some free throws as Maddie Isom will go to the line. .452 to play. And Isom.
And right now, Wright City's 2 for 11 from the line, and in this second half, Silex has been 100% from the line.
Well, you
so
don't
go
say
ahead,
that.
go ahead and give me your theory on that.
Well, there was a jinx that you put on them, saying they were 100% from the line before a shot. So they can thank you for that. But yeah, rim. Back to the line goes Katie Shanuel. 10th team foul against Silex here in the second half. And the first shot is short.
2 for 12 from the line.
54-28 our score. Silex ahead of Wright City. It's a pretty tight game for the first quarter and a half. Second shot. Misses wide. Back to the free throw line. That shot no good. Rebound tipped around. Loose ball. Mudd couldn't pick it up. Here's a three from the near side. That misses everything. And crumbling down is Shanuel after that three ball went out of bounds. 4:34 to play here in the fourth. Looks like Silex will advance from that 2 seed into the championship semis. That shot good off the glass for Gradicke to make it 56-28. It looks like Silex maybe turning the dial down on that pressure a little bit. Simpson, no. Foul going to be whistled against Tori Mudd. Her second. And 2 more shots coming for Jasmine Simpson. 11 points tonight. Misses that one. 4:11 to go. And
She's just 2 for 8 from the line.
That shot no good. Got her own rebound, tipped back to her. Kick out to Graham. Graham on the near point. Back to Shanuel. That misses everything. Out of bounds. Good little vault move there by Simpson off the end wall. But the ball also hit the end wall. And back to Silex it goes. Here's Isom for 3. That one's short. Grabbed right back by Maddie Hall. That shot no good. Gradicke's put back is good. Third chance opportunity.
I'd say Gradicke and Hall have scored most of their points on that rebound putback.
Now it's a 30-point lead for Silex at 58-28. So the running clock for the last 3.5 minutes. Ellsbury and Louisiana coming up next in the 3-6 matchup. Here's Graham for 3. That's no good. Bouncing down for the rebound with Simpson, and she gets it to fall. First point from the field since the second quarter.
That doesn't seem possible.
Yep. Make it 58-30. Here's Isom on the weave. Kick it near side. Mooney stops, pops. No. Gradicke's put back, no. Got her own rebound again. That one is good. Oh, my. She's just fighting harder for the ball right now.
Yeah, she's had 8 points so far in this fourth quarter.
60-30, Silex. Here in the fourth. Here's Graham with it. Down to 2:40 to play. Don't extend that arm. Graham lost the ball, and now she's going to pick up her 4th foul. Or is that her 5th? Nope, just 4th. But a full wholesale change now for Silex. As the starters come out. With it is Isom. On the weave. Kicks it far side. Center of the lane, that shot no good, and head to the line is Tori Mudd. So she'll shoot a pair. And while we wait for those free throws with the clock moving, let's send it over to the Dale Miller Gymnasium for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, it sounds like we have very similar games going on right here. We've got 3 minutes to go here in the basketball game. Right now, Winfield leads Mark Twain 59-30. So again, Winfield will advance on as Mark Twain will head to the consolation side of the bracket. Again, Winfield leads Mark Twain 59-30. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much, Marianne. And, we were talking about we didn't think we were going to have 30-point games. Well, that's exactly what Silex and Winfield have been able to do by stretching things out in the second half.
Carly Ellis makes that.
Her first point tonight. Missed the second one and missed everything. Out of bounds back to the Wildcats with 1 minute to go in this ball game as Simpson checks out. So her night is done. Here in the final minute with a running clock, Silex heading toward victory. Bounce pass to the near side for Micus, cut off from the baseline, kicks it back now to McRoberts. She'll try the three, she drains the three. Shariah McRoberts with a tray.
Kenzie James. Whoa.
That shot, center of the lane, no good. Tip out rebound, McRoberts gets it. Pass so taken away, and we're gonna have a foul, I believe, against McRoberts.
Yeah, he's trying to find her number.
Yeah, trying to find her. Her first. They stopped the clock with 21.1 seconds to go because it's under 30 points.
Oh, got it.
61-33. After that three ball by McRoberts. Ooh, that ball did everything but go down, and now Silex
what about
will
that
kick it
rim?
out as Kenzie James loses the handle. Did not want to get tangled with the referee, so she just let it go out of bounds with 14.9 seconds to go. McRoberts takes it across the line as we're down to 10 seconds. Now 61-33 our score. Ball loose, goes to the floor. Picked up by, we're going to have a travel with 1.1 seconds to go. Let it go. So we'll have one more inbound play and then wrap up this opening round matchup. They get it in. One more. 0.4 seconds to go as Silex rejected it. Now they get it in. Shot, no good. And Silex wins this one by a final of 61-33 and will advance to take on the winner of the Ellsbury, Louisiana game. 2 seed over the 7, 61-33. Back with the postgame for you after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief. The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
61-33 our final. Silex advances into the championship semifinal. Wright City into the consolation semifinal against the winners and losers of our next game between Ellsbury and Louisiana. Silex 61, Wright City 33, and let's get a check of those final scoring numbers.
All right, in the I don't know what all you want me to go over here, but
how about scoring numbers?
I'm not finished.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I've got mine over here. We'll go down to Wright City first. 9 points for Caden Johnson, 13 for Jasmine Simpson. Those are their leading scores. 5 points for Danica Graham, 3 for Shreya McRoberts on that tray there at the end. Katie Shanuel, 2 points and a point for Paige Reese. That's all the scoring for Wright City in this ball game. For the Silex Lady Owls, 3 players in double figures and one just outside of double figures. Gradicke with a big fourth quarter to finish with 15. 11 points each for Maddie Hall and Abigail Mooney. 9 points for Rita Thurman in this ball game. 7 for Maddie Isom. 4 points for Kate Kinsey. 3 for Tori Mudd and a point for Carly Ellis to round out the scoring for the Silex Lady Owls.
Silex ended up 12 for 26 from the line, while Wright City, they started off pretty decent from the line, but they ended the game 5 for 20. So
not the way you want to finish the night, for sure.
And it was, in the first half, it was Silex shooting all down here at this one rim, and they were 7 for 19.
Yep.
And then it goes, and Wright City shot all their free throws down here, and they went completely cold. So there might be something to this rim theory. It's just weird that all the free throws get shot down here.
Yeah, I've been cultivating this theory for several years. A lot of time spent in the old gym here at Clopton during the Clopton tournaments. All right, 61-33, Silex over Wright City. And we'll transition from the post game for this one into the pregame for Ellsbury in Louisiana after this from the Clopton tournament on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ's Salon.
As many as 50% of people